Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome to r/quityourbs. That's what I'm going to be calling it. Now that that's established, let's move on. So many fake positive reviews here. Do not go to this shop, go to the Apple store instead, it's worth the wait. Their Apple license should be revoked. Took my 2017 Touch Bar 15-inch MPB to this place and was told liquid damage indicator tickets. 1,000 plus dollars to get logic board replaced. Then I went to Apple Store Chatswood. They told me there was no water damage and to get it replaced under warranty. Check out those 1-star reviews. I am not the only one with this kind of experience with them. What a shame. Avoid. Dear Blank, we have no records of you as a client, nor do we lie to our clients. We would have preferred to have been paid by Apple to carry out a free repair for you, as we are compensated by Apple for all warranty repairs we do. Please reach out with details or otherwise review this fake defaming review. This is an emerging trend I've seen, like a lot of fake reviews to make a small business look bad, and it's always small businesses as well. It's always like little independent restaurants, not like actual chains where people might have issues with the business practices. I don't know why it's happening. I mean, maybe it's just because I wouldn't personally leave a bad review unless something went wrong and made me think people need to know that this place ain't so good. So the only reason that I can think of is maybe they have an issue with the owner of the store, and so they're just trying to pretend to be a customer, like thinking, oh, I'll get you back by doing this. But yeah, it's not something I really understand the motivation behind. I mean, if there's anybody that knows anybody that does this and does know the motivation, then I would like to know. But yeah, it's just a weird trend. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. Found a lost dog, but couldn't keep her at my apartment. Convinced my parents to watch her while we look for her owner. An hour after dropping her off, my mum sends me this. Aww. Thought this image looked familiar. Why, people? Again, this is one of those cases of I don't know why anybody would lie about this, but there's something really creepy about pretending someone is your dad. Like, especially just for karma, because the only reason that I would imagine that they would try and flex this is that they could, get karma from it as it's Reddit, people upvote it, and then, that is then on their profile because it says, so many karma, that I get, because, like, with a lot of them, like, with Twitter and that, I just kind of think, what are you actually getting out of this? With Reddit, I guess there is slightly, I wouldn't say more incentive to lie, but, people can be rewarded for lying with karma, gold, blah, 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 blah. But again, it's just so weird to just pretend that someone is your dad. And again, like, this is a picture that I've seen before, like, with a lot of them, when they go, oh, this is a repost, I wouldn't be able to tell, I wouldn't know the difference. But, like, again, and even so, like, even if it is a repost, why would you come up with a story like, oh, I found this dog, oh, my mum sent me this, or, like, why can't you say, oh, this person did this, and then, like, if somebody said there was a repost, I could say, oh, yeah, okay, but I knew the story, I thought people would like to see it, I didn't realize, but yeah, just, of course, they're not thinking like that, they're just thinking, I'm gonna get gilded, and I'm gonna get the karma, and, again, I just don't understand it, and you get a lot of this on r/or, a lot of people fake the cuties for their precious karma hoarding, Here's a game of spot the difference. Number 1, Daily Mail's pic of me and my dad. Number 2, the actual picture, socially distant, no physical contact, and was bringing them food. Been a long month of no contact. My mum worked for the NHS her whole career, so she was ruthless about distance. Thanks. I could ramble on for years about how much I hate the Daily Mail. It isn't just like the sort of awkward leaving of information and twisting other information to make things seem worse than they are. This is an outright lie. And not only is it a lie, but it's like a lie attacking like an everyday person. Like, it's bad enough when they attack celebrities going, oh, look, this person went out without makeup on. How dare they exist to not make me aroused, or whatever. But this is really bad. This is really damaging. I hate it so much. It causes so much pain, and this is absolutely infuriating. The fact that they would go to the levels to Photoshop a guy like close like closer to his dad during times of social distancing, when he said his mum works for the NHS and it's, you know, for her whole career and all of that. I mean, just, you know, these are ordinary people. And can you imagine if someone knew them and saw them and then was like, oh, I saw you and your dad, and like started attacking them? Like, the Daily Mail is just absolutely disgusting. Like, if you get any information from there, because this is the thing that frustrates me as well, is that they like infect the cute meme pages, because they will occasionally like post a thing about, oh look, this pig is friends with a puppy, how cute. It's like, no, you're giving money to like liars, you know, like heavily right wing, like overly right wing. Like they supported Germany in the 1930s, and yeah, not much has changed. So just don't ever support this newspaper. Like I know that outside of the UK, not many people know that it's as damaging as it is, and even within the UK, it's one of the most popular newspapers, which is really worrying. Like, I'm always ranting at one of my colleagues to stop reading the Daily Mail, you know. And just, yeah, this is just, like, it's not just quit your bollocks, it's like, quit your really damaging, disgusting bollocks that's attacking somebody that's just trying to, you know, give some food to their family during the pandemic. I mean, jeez. And this is why you don't leave your sister with your laptop. Oh, look, the Nesquik got on it. Oh, that's terrible. Bruh, literally looking up Nesquik on computer on Google comes up with thousands of results with the same image from 2016. Stop BSing. I was thinking, as I'm like substituting BS for bollocks, can I say stop bollocks? I'm sorry, like that's like, dude, this came up with the same image from 2016. Stop bollocksing. I'm sorry. Oh god, sorry, I amuse myself with the stupidest of things. But again, why? I don't understand. I mean, obviously I'm a Reddit user, otherwise I wouldn't be making these videos. But it like part of the culture I don't understand. Like, I don't understand feeling the need to lie. Like, why mention that it was like your sister? Like, why not just say, oh, I came across this picture? Why do they need to pretend, oh, look what my sister did? Like, they always have to come up with a funny story behind it, where really it's unnecessary. Like, if you just want to share the picture, then we can enjoy the picture as is. Like, oh no, that's quick on the computer, that really does suck. Screenshot of phone main screen, then later makes that the wallpaper. So the backstory behind this was that the creator of this video was making a video about the dangers of boiling an iPhone. This is not a world that I am familiar with, so I don't know why they would do that or anything. But again, like, the thing is that I wouldn't have noticed. I would have just seen that and thought, yeah, that's broken. But apparently it's not. And I don't know, maybe it's just clickbait getting views, like, oh, look at this terrible phone. But wow, like, fair play to Pyrominic here for actually being able to notice that, because, you know, I wouldn't, and I don't know how many people would, you know. Maybe this is common knowledge and I'm a bit of a derp, or maybe other people would be fooled too, so, you know, I don't know. The Office's Jenna Fisher and husband Lee Kirk wear face masks as they shop for fresh produce at LA Farmers Market. Anyone know the folks at Daily Mail? Because this isn't me, and it's not my husband Lee Kirk. And we didn't leave our children to go to the farmers market. We've all been home together since March 13th. Please correct/remove this story. Also, just Jared, please correct. Oh, I mean, I admire the hopefulness of asking them to correct it, but they're not. Like, again, this is the thing about the Daily Mail. I have a feeling that as more episodes come up, I'm going to be featuring the Daily Mail. I might even do a Quit Your Bollocks Daily Mail special if there's enough content. Also, if you guys would like to see that, would just like to see, you know, maybe 20 minutes of me ripping on the Daily Mail, I would be more than happy to do so. But oh, again, like, this is the thing, is that it's not someone that has made a mistake, thought it was them, reported it, realised it wasn't, they went to correct it. Like, they're not going to correct it. That's the thing, is that the Daily Mail is more interested in the amount of clicks that they can get, the amount of revenue that they can get through these clickbaity type things. And yeah, if they can get revenue from a fake celebrity story about someone just going out for shops, I mean, like I said, like, they've had stories about women closing a door on their own, like that's some kind of amazing news story in itself, you know, like the bar is so freaking low for the Daily Mail. They're not going to correct this, they're just going to like take in the revenue from it, you know. I mean, I admire Jenna Fisher's like politeness in saying no, we've been home together, and like fair play to her for like staying home. That's really important that, you know, not enough people are listening to that. Nice video, guys. Thank you. If you think this is a nice video, we recommend that you watch it as well instead of commenting on it a minute after it has uploaded. We hope you enjoy it. I don't know, with this one I thought it was kind of rude, you know? Like, okay, so the only way that I can see if, like, this would be annoying is if the blue commenter was one of those spam bots, you know, the kind that goes, oh, what a great video, please continue to make more content. The first time I got one of those, I was like, oh, what a nice comment, thank you so much. And I looked into it, I was like, oh, okay, never mind. But, like, okay, so they say guys, so I assume that this is someone that's familiar with the video, but, I mean, oh, come on, you know, like, even if they haven't seen the whole thing and they just want to be nice, like, just accept the compliment, even if, like, they haven't seen the whole thing. I don't know, I just think that was kind of rude for the sake of being rude. I mean, okay, I get the whole thing that like they didn't watch the video, so how can they really comment on it? But it would be one thing if they were like, oh, this is crap, but come on, you know, they're just saying nice video, I'll leave them alone. Uber lays off 14% of its workforce, says French hacker. The latest findings of French hacker Robert Baptiste, who goes by Elliot Alderson on Twitter, revealed. WTF? I never said that. What is this nonsense, first post? So I did a little bit of research on First Post to see if they're similar to like a Daily Mail kind of situation. I could not really find any reviews on what they're like in terms of journalism. All I could find while searching for stuff on First Post were things by First Post, so you know they're going to be a little bit biased. I just know that it is a news company in India. Again, if they are lying, then I would be quite wary of this company. It's my girlfriend's drawing. She's a bit shy, but I wanted to share her picture to encourage her to continue drawing more of these masterpieces. Except it's not. Putting a filter over someone else's digital drawing and claiming it as your girlfriend's to get karma on Reddit is low AF. It actually hurts though. There could be similar ones. It might be that she got inspired because of it. Best case scenario here is that his girlfriend is bollocksing him. I'm just going to use that phrase now. Best case scenario is that his girlfriend is bollocksing him and that he does believe that this is hers and that he posted it to Reddit genuinely trying to help. But you know that's not the case. Yeah, he's clearly just, you know, put a filter over someone and going, oh, look, my girlfriend's shy, tell her how amazing her art is. And, you know, like, editing someone else's art is pretty trashy in itself, you know, like, people spend a lot of time and effort on these art pieces by going, oh, look, my girlfriend's shy, she did this, tell her how amazing she is, you know. The problem is that it's actually taking away from the artist. Like, people think that they're not doing any harm. The thing is that let's say that somebody saw this, like I know straight away that this is I think Mikasa from Attack on Titan. I've not seen the anime in a while. I have seen it, but I don't remember the names. But you know, let's say that there was somebody really into Attack on Titan that saw this and then messaged them going, wow, your girlfriend's art is amazing, I would love to see her do blah 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 for this amount of money. Then you're actually taking revenue away from the artist. Like, it's really, like, this is why crediting artists is so important, because you know it's their work, it's what they do. And yeah, -7 post by saying, oh she got inspired. Yeah, getting inspired is such a low excuse. Like, even if, say, she was inspired and then it actually was a digital drawing, like that's not inspiration, that's just copying, which, you know, is theft in itself. So, you know, it's like saying, oh no, it's not that kind of theft, it's a different kind of theft. Like, you're not doing yourself any points. And, you know, like, -7, so hey, the Reddit karma worked out on this one. Very bad haircut, disappointed. And how would you know? You've never had a haircut here. I gotta say, this does make me wonder, how does the owner know? Like, how does the owner know that they've never had a haircut there? I mean, like, I've got a very friendly relationship with my barber, you know, like, they're always happy to see me, I'm always happy to see them, we always have a little bit of a laugh and a chat, like, they're really nice, but I don't think they know my name, you know, like, it's not something that comes up, I don't think, and also the fact that they haven't got a picture there. Normally you would need a picture, like if it's a barber industry, I guess you would just be going by faces to know who the customers are, kind of like any situation, because you don't go into a shop and just say, hello, my name is so-and-so, I would like to purchase one of your finest hack. But yeah, like I said before, it's always the small businesses that are getting targeted for it though, like, you know, with the fake reviews, that's what bothers me. r/Terraria, y'all know what to do. Red, please finish Terraria Otherworld. At Greyus, 100,000 signatures and $15 and I'll open source it. Well, guess what? I've asked him on the Discord if he's going to come in and update, and he flat out said no, the legs were on me. And then I got warned by mods because apparently saying anything about the legs can get you banned. That is a lie. Again, like, oh, what were they trying to just like make it seem like they were in the know? The problem is that, you know, is it if you are on a subreddit where the creator is there as well and is like talking about it, because that's the thing, is that like this isn't a game that I am familiar with. I assume it's a game, I'm really sorry, but like, this is, you know, a Reddit where the creator gets involved, because, you know, there are a fair few Reddit pages where the creator will have a handle, and like they clearly do here. I don't know what they were doing, because that's the thing, is that they were clearly trying to like make it look like they were in the know and then were just proved wrong. I mean, either that or they've got an issue with like the mods and they just thought, oh well, I'm gonna make up a thing to make people not want to play it anymore. Anyway, like, oh, and look, they've got one of those edgy freaking frog memes, like, it's not just your boy, it's your boy with a really long nose. I can't even see what's going on, like, it's so small. But oh, come on, like, don't go to such effort just to make yourself look like a ding dong. Mike Tyson offered sensational comeback against Sonny Bill Williams. Sorry, Daily Mail UK, you should fact check better. This is totally false. Again, I don't think it's a case of the Daily Mail not fact checking properly. I think it's a case of they just don't care. You know, this is the problem with the Daily Mail. I don't see why it's like one of the main newspapers in the UK. It generally makes me really disappointed in my country when I see just how popular they are and the kind of crap that they come out with. I snapped this picture yesterday in case this guy was going to follow and kill me before realising his sunglasses were on the back of his head. No, you didn't. And I don't understand why you would lie about this. This is a well-known picture. Like, I've seen this picture before. It's not like they were going to get away with it. Also, why did they have to come up with that weird story? I snapped this picture yesterday in case this guy was going to follow and kill me. Like, I'm pretty sure that the original story was just like, oh, hey, I thought this guy was staring at me, and then I realised that the glasses were on the back of his head. Lol, like, just, you know, they already knew that the glasses were on the back of his head when they took the picture, so that whole in case he was gonna follow and kill me just seems a little bit like they're trying a bit too hard. But also, what is the point? Like, what satisfaction do they get out of it? Like, they got, like, yeah, 1.6k likes. I mean, is it worth it for that? And again, when it's, you know, Google reverse image search is a thing. Like, oh, normally if you search for a picture, you can find them. Well, not always, but yeah, this is a popular one. Come on, try harder next time you're gonna lie. My first exempt at fan art. What filter is that? I added HDR to it. The black and white filter you applied to the photo? No, the circles are from black and white to make my drawing darker. Then, after some skepticism, I'll DM you it on paper. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, kids. Oh man, the naivety behind this. Oh, clearly it's someone really young that's like really desperate for some kind of recognition. Like, because, you know, the thing is that if you're going to do something by pencil, it wouldn't look like this. You know, with the great big blocks of shading and everything, like you would be able to see some kind of pencil sketch marks. You know, I'm not an art expert, but these things are very easy to figure out. But oh, bless, you can see the kid trying to be like, no, I did draw it, I swear. and then when they said that, like, it's even got the freaking curved edges and everything. The pictures don't look, oh god, you know, like oh god, oh no, this kid has got so much to learn. I feel really bad. Vaccines? For what? Please could you explain what this is? Thank you. Centre for Global Human Population Reduction. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. That's called Photoshop. You mean this wall? This is what really infuriates me about anti-vaxxers, because first of all, the propaganda that they're pushing out is really dangerous, like seriously dangerous. And the fact that, like, this is a Photoshop, this is what infuriates me. If anti-vaxxers had a legitimate point, they wouldn't need to be creating these lies. Worst barber ever. I brought my kids to this barber to give them one last try. Terrible cutting hair and very unprofessional, and the owners are rude. Don't take your kids to this barber. Dirty shop, unfriendly atmosphere. I'm guessing you were the parent that crowded the barber and kept getting in the way, kept pushing your son's hair around while the barber was trying to cut it. When the barber asked you if you'd like to do the haircut, you acted surprised, and the barber explained to you that you were in the way and he'd show you the haircut and would ask you if you wanted something differently after he was done. You got mad and took the cape off your son and said you got this. The barber did not charge you for the partial haircut and you threatened to report him. You then asked who the manager was and I responded, the three of us, and pointed to the other two owners. You did not make any complaint to us, nor were we rude to you. I seriously doubt you would appreciate someone hovering over your shoulder, getting in your way and interfering with you just trying to do your job. Hopefully you will be more respectful to the next barber you go to. Your son was wonderfully behaved and he is very welcome back in our shop if you stay in the car. This is the kind of response from the owner that I absolutely love. You can tell that the person leaving the review was clearly really entitled. Like, I'm gonna say, like, the whole stereotypical Karen, can I speak to the manager? Like, they even said, can I speak to the manager? Only to find out that the guy doing the hair was one of the owners. Or maybe not, actually. It seems like it was a different barber that was cutting the hair and it was just the owner that was responding. But even so, like, the thing about a barber is that it's such an open plan area, like everyone can see what was going on. If this person was really fussing around and getting in the way and like cooing over their son's hair while the barber was just trying to do his job, then they're gonna be like shown to everyone that it's really awkward. Also, I don't know how much these reviews badly impacts a business. I mean, obviously, if you get enough bad reviews, and they do, but I've never come across like a genuinely good business, like a small business that I like that has 5 stars. Like, there's always one person that's unhappy with something, feels the need to express that in some way, and I feel like a response like this just shows that it's like that it's an unfair criticism, but wow, the way, and also the whole, your son was wonderfully behaved and he's welcome back in our shop if you stay in the car. That's perfect. Had a great time taking mum and dad to Scotland in the the car before all this crap went down. Hashtag damn, it's good to be back. Hashtag rep redacted. Hashtag F Corona. Not your car, buddy. And then it's a link to the reverse image search where you can see, oh my god, it's even on bentleyofgreenwich.com. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I really don't understand this need to flex wealth on the internet. Maybe they think that they're gonna be showing people that they got this perfect life and that people should want to be like them or whatever. But if you're gonna do that, like, the fact that it's like, it's not only on like a wallpaper thing, but like it's on the bentleyofgreenwich.com, like, oh, it's my impression. Again, this is like a whole culture in the world that's completely foreign to me. I'm a nerd that boasts when I get things really cheap, I love secondhand thrift shopping and all that. Surely if people are gonna flex and they've got this really expensive thing, they take a selfie with it, right? Like, that's what I've seen, that they take a selfie with it. But the thing is that when you look at this car, you can tell it's just way too professional to be like, oh, I took my mum and dad up to Scotland. Like with this clearly, like, oh, like, it's clearly very well done. It's clearly like an advertising thing, not like, it's no wonder that, you know, the commenter thought, yeah, I'm gonna search for this. And, you know, the whole took my mum and dad, which mum and dad, you know, and like, oh, I wanted to take my mum and dad out, but nah, like only the car matters. Just, oh, God. Oh, no, this is just, oh, stop it. Stop being a silly boy. And that's it for r/quit your bollocks. Let me know if you enjoyed the bollocks in this episode. And let me know if you would like to hear from any other subreddits. And I will see you all next time.